and welcome to New York Yankees baseball on Fox 5. Tonight, the New York Yankees take on the Seattle Mariners. It's Game 2 of this exciting 4-game series. And taking the mound for the Yankees, El Duque, Orlando Hernandez, and he will face off against the left-hander, Jeff Pizarro, a record of 4-12. Once again, an expected capacity crowd here at this brand new ballpark in Seattle, Washington. They call it Safeco Field. So the fans are filing in for this second game. For the New York Yankees, Chuck Knobloch, followed by Joe Girardi, who moves up into second spot tonight. Paul O'Neill bats third. Bernie Williams in that familiar fourth spot. Jimmy Leyritz gets to start at first base. Shane Spencer, the designated hitter. Scott Brocious, Chad Curtis, and then Luis Sojo at short. Tweaking to do when you move into a new ballpark. Jeff Pizarro has some tweaking to do this year. You can see his record: 4 wins versus 12 losses and a big earned run average. So he will try to put it,
as you said, Bobby, red hot.
3 for 4 last night. Scored 3 runs for the Yankees. Sends this one high and fairly deep in the left field. Not deep enough, though. That's Brian Hunter. He puts it away. 1 gone. Tapper left side. Mabry at third. The throw out Girardi. You can see that Girardi runs well for a catcher. Nice play by Mabry in place of Davis at third base tonight. A lot of guys don't like that. They like being down in the minors, working with young people. Boy, he worked this one. If it stays fair, it is gone, and it is gone. A 2-out home run by Paul O'Neill, and the Yankees will take a 1-0 lead. We talked about Pizarro and the long ball that he gives up. He had given up 30 before that one there. Now make it 31.
Well, the fans in right field, I don't want a Yankee souvenir. They've thrown it back. Paul O'Neill's 13th home run of the year.
Bernie with 8 RBIs in the last 2 games. Well hit deep to left center field. Junior will go back, and he'll look up, and it's gone. Back-to-back home runs. Paul O'Neill and Bernie Williams, and the Yankees lead it 2-0. Bernie with his 18th home run on the year.
Now pitching coach Stan Williams looks on. Bernie had 4 hits here last night. Needed a home run for the cycle.
Now the base hit. That's Jimmy Leyritz. Solid hit into center field. Leyritz will take a big turn at first. So the Yankees seem to have gotten mad after Pizarro got him out that he had before he went on the disabled list. That's hit hard. Look at Mabry at third. It'll take a long throw and a strong throw. It won't happen. The ball gets away, goes towards the Mariner dugout. So Ibanez, who couldn't hold on to it, that will allow Leyritz to move to third. Spencer, we'll see how they rule it. Pitching has been the problem of the Mariners over about the last 6 or 7 seasons. Well hit deep to center field. Going back is Griffey, and this one is gone. A 3-run home run by Scott Brocious. The 3rd home run here in the top of the 1st inning after the Yankees made a quick 2 outs, and the Yankees 5-0 over the Mariners. Down low, ball 4. So Curtis walks. The Yankees stunning this to capacity crowd here at Safeco Field. Back up the middle, and it won't be gloved by anybody. Curtis will round second. He'll go to third. And the Yankees batting around here in the 1st inning. They lead it 5-0 so far anyway. Well hit into left field. That's going to be caught by Brian Hunter. Brian Hunter had to make a heck of a play in order to end this inning as the Yankees send up 10 men here at the top of the 1st inning. Scott Brocious with a 3-run home run. O'Neill with a home run. Williams with a home run. 5-0 New York. Brian Hunter, David Bell, Ken Griffey Jr., Rodriguez Martinez, Jr., Ibanez, Mabry, and then Wilson. High and tight. His record 12-7, 4.25 earned run average. A loss at his last outing.
For your half of the 1st.
And he's down again, but it's up high. So a leadoff walk to Hunter. Opposite field, base hit for David Bell. So the first two men up for the Mariners here in the first. They are on base, and that will bring up Ken Griffey Jr., who leads the American League in home runs. For 4 last night with an RBI. Hits this one hard into right field. That will be past O'Neill. They will wave Hunter around third. He will come on to score. Bell will go to third, and it's 5-1 New York. Still nobody out for the Mariners. There goes Griffey. Swung on and popped up into center field. It's deep enough for Bell, so he will tag and come on to score. And it's 5-2 New York. Sacrifice fly for Rodriguez. To go a lot of time. Griffey takes off with the pitch. Hit on the ground, right side, base hit. Griffey will end up at third. So the Mariners still only have 1 out. Runners at first and third for Jay Buhner. Up 2, and they're threatening for some more. Up high, ball 4. The bases are loaded. Up high, ball 4, and El Duque will walk in Ken Griffey. Against the Chicago White Sox way back on May the 13th. So Alan Watson gets a chance now to come in here with only 1 out. Bases are still loaded for the Mariners, and it's still
start prior to that when he said he had a sore tricep.
John Mabry pops it up just behind second base. Infield fly rule is called, so 2 gone, and Martinez holds at third.
So Watson comes on and does in 1 pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Watson comes in, gets Mabry to pop up to save the run at third, and strikes out Dan Wilson. But boy, has it been a wild and woolly first inning. Yankees still lead it though, 5-3. All of his buddies over there. Girardi leads it off for the Yankees, bunting down the third baseline, and I thought he had it beat out. And he thought he had it beat out too. Nice play by Mabry. On the phone again. Boy, the wires are hot tonight. Rodriguez at short. 2 out for New York in a second. Scopically, they take it off of there. Swing and a miss. On a breaking ball this time. So Pizarro. The Yankees go 1-2-3 here in the second inning. He's got new life and a new attitude. Bottom of the second coming up.
Those 2 guys had in common. They get fired from those jobs.
Hit out into left field. Coming on is Curtis, and what a play by Chad Curtis. One of those shoestring catches. In on the hand, popped him up. Easy play from Knobloch. 2 gone. Canella started more left-handers against El Duque. That'll be another base hit for Ken Griffey Jr. He's 2 for 2 tonight with 2 outs.
Yeah, you'll see Freddie Garcia tomorrow night.
On the ground towards second. Knobloch will throw out Rodriguez. So Alan Watson does the job here in the second. Mariners leave a man on. We finally played 2 here at Safeco Field. Yankees in front by 2. The fans walking behind them. We saw a couple of Mariners, a couple of Yankees talking last time. Leyritz is going to have another knock for himself. They'll lead it off here in the third. So Leyritz now 2 for 2. Full of dirt, hold the dirt in their hands. Inside corner, that's all for Shane Spencer. Second strikeout for Pizarro. Hit mark. Tony Gwynn, Wade Boggs, Cal Ripken. They will ask for the appeal. Rocha thought he held up, but Doug Eddings down at first base said, no, you went around. So back to back. Curtis hits one high. Right side of the infield. Ibanez will wait for it. He puts it away. So the leadoff hit by Leyritz. No problem there. They played 2.5 here at Safeco. 5-3 New York. Out of the way. Broken bat. It will be a base hit for Martinez. Somehow that ball eluded Soho at shortstop. And they're 2 games under 500. There goes Martinez. The throw by Girardi not in time. He stole that base off of Watson.
Best in baseball, and Alex Rodriguez. Of course, he is now up his salary quite a bit. But when he first came up, he wasn't making all that money.
Something out of their system. Off the end of the bat. Fairly deep in the left field, but not deep enough. So Martinez only goes halfway. He's going back to second. There's one down. So no. On the ground, right side. Knobloch's only play is to Watson, who's covering. It looked like Leyritz. Is going back, and Lou Piniello's going to come out and argue, saying that Watson missed the first base bag. Got in on the hand. Fly ball out to center, and Bernie has it. So Watson makes a nice pitch on Dan Wilson. Ties him up a bit. The Mariners leave a couple of men on. Hey, we played 3 here at Safeco. 5-3 New York.